Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 10-Minute Talks with Chase. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how I make $300 an hour while I literally sleep, while I'm literally outside chilling, while I'm here in Italy just vibing, how I'm making $300 every single hour, and how you guys can too. If you guys are new here, this is pretty much the way that the series works is I just literally yap on a new topic every single day or every other day and give my insight and my personal experience on this topic based on what I've done in the last 3+ years of becoming an entrepreneur or being an entrepreneur. I've been able to grow a personal brand to over 160,000 followers within the last year and a half. I've been able to run multiple six-figure businesses within the 3+ years of being an entrepreneur. And I've also been able to generate over 100 million views through my content, which is just like some of my milestones that I've hit in these last 3+ years of becoming an entrepreneur. Hopefully nobody interrupts me. I'm literally just in the stairwells of my crib right here in Italy. You guys might be able to see the background a bit. Yeah, you guys can kind of see it. Before I set the 10-minute timer, I'm about to literally pop a Velo. I don't know if you guys know what these are. These are game changer. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't do nicotine, I don't recommend doing this. I'm only doing this because I'm in Italy right now and it's very common here. Like everybody here just smokes like cigarettes and shit for some reason. So it's very common here to pop nicotine. So in Canada, I'm not popping these, but here, while I'm here, fuck it, bro. I'm a new man. I'm gonna pop a Velo right now. Hopefully I don't yak because I'm not gonna lie. Last time I took one of these, I yacked. But this shit does get you wired. So let me just pop one real quick. How the fuck do you open it? Oh, hell no. Thai shit. Should I do upper left, upper right, bottoms? The bottoms are gross. I'm not gonna lie, you fucking taste that shit. It's disgusting. All right, pop it. I'm actually like a newbie to this shit. Huh? Sorry, guys. Okay, anyways. All right, guys, I'm about to set the 10-minute timer right now. There you go, 10 minutes, 2 seconds. All right, so the first thing that you gotta do is start creating content. And guys, it's so important that you create content, no matter what business it is that you're doing. If you could learn how to actually master the algorithm, how to create content that goes viral and gets shown to people organically, where you don't have to put money in to get these videos shown to people, you can make so much money. And it doesn't matter what business that it is that you're running, whether you're running an agency, whether you're doing a store, like you're selling a product, whether you're selling digital products, whether you wanna do affiliate marketing. There's so many ways to make money with content. And if you could learn how to fundamentally create content that gets shown to people, can go viral, get millions of views without having to pay a single dollar to get in front of people, I promise you this skill is probably the most valuable skill that you can learn. And you will make so much money long-term doing this. So it's very important that you guys start creating content. Now you might be wondering, what do I even start creating content on? Like, where do I even start with this, right? And it's so important that you guys pick the right niche when you're first starting out. And I'm not saying that you can't adjust your niche later online. Like for me, when I first started out, I created content literally to get leads for my agency, but then I eventually ended up switching that offer completely. And now I'm teaching people how to create content and make money from it because I realized it's a more valuable skill. So I would just say pick one niche that you know is good, that you know is evergreen meaning that it can work even 2-3 years down the line, maybe 5 years down the line. It will still be a thing that's still around. And I actually have some notes here listed out for like what the best niches I personally think are if you're gonna just start out. The first one is make money online space. So teaching people how to create, or not create content, but how to actually make money through different opportunities. A ton of people are creating content in that niche right now and they're crushing it. Another one is content marketing, which is my niche. Teach people how to create content and also make money from it. Another one is finance, so general finance tips, giving people advice towards their finances, where to invest their money, etc. And the last one is how-to/UGC content, where you can, this could be anything, honestly, this is more like general, but usually with this style, I see people talk about products and they make money through affiliate marketing, pushing products in a very organic way where they're talking to the camera, kind of like this, but like way less edits, very simple edits. But yeah, those are like the 4 best ones I would say to start in. And guys, it's so important that when you first start creating content, this is something I notice with a lot of people, a lot of my students who just start creating content, they get worried about like their videos flopping, getting 0 views, like their first 30 videos getting less than 1,000 views. And guys, you have to literally have 0 expectations when you start creating content. You can't have the expectation that you're gonna get results right away because to be truthful with you, it's not like that at all. Like content is a skill that you constantly build on. Even for me, from when I first started 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now, ever since like I first started, I've always been learning content. And even now, I'm at a point where I really understand it fundamentally, but I still think there's so many things that I could learn. I'm still testing on a day-to-day basis, every single day, practicing the skill. So it's so important, guys, that if you are gonna create content, you have to have 0 expectations and you have to constantly practice the skill on a day-to-day basis so you can get to a point where you get really good at it and you start to understand what actually works. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of content comes down to testing and seeing what works on your own page. You will never know what works just by by guessing or just seeing what other people are doing that works. You can take like a calculated guess by seeing what's working for other people in their niche, seeing what's going viral, and taking those ideas and making them better and improving upon them. But you can't really know what's going to work until you post that piece of content and see for yourself what actually gets traction on your page. So it's so important, guys, that you do practice skill on a day-to-day basis. Every single day you're doing this, literally maybe scripting a piece of content every day, maybe recording a piece of content, maybe editing a piece of content, and continue to practice a skill until you start to see some traction. I would even say when you're at the point when you get 1K views, it's like after this point, you could start to look at ways to monetize it, because even with 1,000 views, although it's not a lot, you could still make money through that in multiple ways. So very important, guys, that you continue to practice skill on a day-to-day basis, have zero expectations, and once you get some traction, even 1,000 views, this is what you guys are going to do to make money, and this is how I've literally been making money like this last month. It's a very new opportunity I'm going to tell you guys about right now, very secret opportunity. Some of my students even started running this last month, and some of them have literally hit 15 to 20K this month just off this opportunity. Like, it's actually insane. And even for me, I started running this last week, and in the last week, I've been able to make over a rack just doing this. So I'm at like 1.4K in the last week, about $200 to $300 a day. Maybe not $300 an hour. I clickbait you with that a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I've been doing like $50 to $100 an hour just based off this. And I'm gonna continue to scale it up to a point where I am doing $300 an hour. So pretty much what this is, and you guys might have even heard about it on social media, might have seen other creators talk about this very new opportunity, is WAP. I'm not sure if you guys know what WAP is, but WAP is this platform where they have a ton of communities, they have a ton of courses, they have a bunch of different shit on WAP, where right now the opportunity that my students are doing, what I'm even doing to make money, is I'm creating content talking about WAP in the make money online space within like a step-by-step formatted way. And I'm pretty much getting paid for every view that I get on my reel. Even for one view, you can get paid like a couple cents, but it's proof of concept that it actually works so you can make money. So if you guys can figure out how to actually consistently go viral with this, how to actually create content that gets millions of views, you will make so much money with this. And there's kind of no cap to this, because every video I think has a cap of like 2,000 USD. Like, that's the most you can make, even if it gets more views. But you can continue to repurpose the content that is working, double down on what is working, and you can continue to scale this up past the point where you're making a ton of money off of this. And just to even show you guys, you can even take a look at my page if you want inspiration as to like what to create or base your content around. But let me show you guys my page real quick. So I don't know if you guys can even really see. I'm gonna lower the brightness. Fuck, this Zen is kicking my ass, I ain't gonna lie. 100K views on this video I posted a couple days ago. This one's at like 46K. This one's at like 26K. I think it's gonna blow up. This one's at 85K. And these are all videos I posted within the last week. 40K. What did you? Oh fuck, 40K right there. All videos I posted within the last week that are getting traction, and they're continuing to scale up on their own without me having to touch them. Once it's posted, WAP automatically tracks every single view that comes in, and you get paid directly for the views that you get. So even if you can get 1,000 views, you might make a couple dollars off of it. But it literally, again, is like proof of concept that this works, that you can make money with this as long as you can scale it up. So that's why I recommend to you guys to double down on the content that is working. See for yourself, post this content, see for yourself what is actually working on your page. When you see a video even gets more than your average views, let's just say you're getting average 1,000 views per video, you get a video that gets 10K views, right? That's a 10X outlier compared to the rest of your videos. You could double down and do more content like that, and you should continue to scale that up, just literally doing that. And for me, with all these videos that are currently pumping for me, they're getting good views. What I'm doing is, for my next batch of content, I already have it recorded, scripted, everything's already done. But basically what I did for that was I looked at the videos that got the most traction. I literally analyzed them, put it into a Google Docs, open up Google Docs, started analyzing every second of that video to see what it was about this video that made it engaging, what it was about this video that made it get more views than my other videos. And for this next batch, I'm literally doubling down on the videos that actually got traction on my page. And I'm gonna continue to make more videos like that, because I know it clearly works. And just off these videos alone, if I do some quick math, I think that one video with 100K, if I get paid, fuck, I'm really bad at math. This is really bad, hold on. If I get paid, okay, if you get 1 million views on a video, I'm just doing some quick math right here on this calculator. times $3.50, I think it's $3.50 per 1,000 views, you can get paid up to $3,500 straight to your bank account. I do think that they capped it out now where it's 2K USD at most that you can make because they realize it's kind of like a money glitch. But WAP is still paying people out for this. And the great thing about WAP too that I really love is you don't have to just do WAP only. Like there's so many other communities on there that you can literally affiliate for, get paid for your views as long as you follow their requirements within that community itself. For example, I literally saw like Iman Ghazi on there the other day. He was paying people like $15K this month just to clip up content of him. And you know with Iman Ghazi, a lot of his videos actually get traction because it's just clips of him. He's a very well-known authority figure that people love to see content of. So if you can literally clip up a video that already went viral for him, maybe like it's a clip that already went viral on TikTok, double down and repurpose that clip and make it even better, you could submit that video into Iman Ghazi's community and get paid for every single view that you get. Another creator that I saw on there is Breast Skills. I know a lot of you guys on YouTube know Breast Skills. He's a crazy personal brand. He's paying people like $15K this month as well for the exact same thing. I know some other people in general niches, like some streamers are on there. I think Speed was on there at one point. I think Kai Cenat was on there. I know Drewski was on there for sure at one point. There's so many options for you guys to look through because it's WAP itself. WAP is literally like $1 billion company, so they have all these great, like, crazy connects of people who literally just go on their platform to get clippers, and you could become a clipper and start making money from this. So it's so easy, guys. If you do this method, if you start creating content, like you could easily scale this up and you make like 10K a month, 15K a month off this, just literally printing views. And the great thing about this that I found, even just personally doing it myself, is like when you see the money coming in every single hour, like I'm literally gonna pull up an email of like payouts I've been getting every single hour, you get like more incentivized to want to double down on doing more content like that because you're like, yo, this is actually printing money like crazy for me. You can go on WAP and see the money that you're making. It's actually insane. So I recommend to you guys, double down on this. Like double down on the content that's working. Look at the communities that are printing money right now. You can literally see it all on WAP. And just post content to get views and scale that up so you can make bread off of it. Okay, I just found the email. So as you guys can see, I'm just gonna scroll through. It started making like multiple threads for me off my email because it just couldn't handle more than like 100 emails at a time. But this is, timer just went off. But these are all literally payouts I've been getting every single hour just based on my content I posted and didn't even touch after I posted it. So I think that's pretty much all my points. Let me look through. Yeah, that's pretty much all my points. I actually hit the 10-minute mark perfectly. Just to kind of recap, first thing, start creating content. Second thing, practice the skill on a day-to-day basis. Pick a good niche, obviously, to start creating content in. So then even later down the line, what you could do, just literally got another payout from WAP, as I was talking. Another thing you could do after you get these, sorry, okay, what was my thing? What was my point? Let me, this didn't kick my ass, hold on. Okay, sorry, my second point. So start creating content in a niche that you know is evergreen, because if you do this, you can also potentially monetize through other ways. Like you can sell a digital product if you actually build up a personal brand around you. That's why I said those specific niches to start in, because you're not only getting paid for views, but you're also building your own personal brand where you can make money passively just off sales, like pushing a product to the community that you do build as you continue to post content. Third thing is submit your videos to WAP to get paid for views. And fourth thing is double down on what works and do more of that, because that's what's going to continue to make you money. And that's how you continue to scale this up past the point where you're just doing it, make like a quick bag, and that's it. Like you're going to continue to scale this up on a month-to-month basis. And I don't really see this WAP opportunity going anywhere, because this is like such a new thing. I can see this being a thing for the next year to 2 years, maybe even longer than that, just depending on how everything goes and how everything shifts. Like if people are still using clippers in a year from now. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything for this video. If you guys have any suggestions for the topic to talk about tomorrow, let me know. I got this idea based on a comment that I got yesterday on one of my videos where somebody told me, yo, talk about how you make money through your content. And honestly, like this is a new opportunity. I want to push you guys so you can hop on it as soon as possible. I'm like 100% sure a lot of people are gonna make money with this. The fact that I have like 3 or 4 students already right now making over 10K a month through this opportunity, and we literally launched like 3 weeks ago to my community, is actually insane. So I want you guys to hop on this right now. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please drop a like, please subscribe, you can drop a comment. I want this series to get pushed out to as many people as possible, because I do think I'm gonna drop a ton of gems in here, and I feel like you guys are gonna gain so much value from this. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after. I don't know. Peace.